Welcome back to another episode of DBTV. It's been a while, but as you can see, we're in the Honda NSX and we're heading towards VCC. So some of you don't know, but NSX is where I started the modifying journey, really. And for those that are new to the channel, my name's Nico. I'm from Sydney, Australia. I'm a supercar collector and I love modifying my cars. So come and join us for Vaucluse Car Club today. I haven't driven this car for 5 years. It hasn't been registered or anything for that long. And I just picked it up yesterday, got it registered. There's a few things still not running properly. As you'd expect, this car's 27 years old. But it's not stock, supercharged, and this time I got it the ECU tune. It's making around 250 real kilowatts, so it's probably making 40-50% more than stock. That was probably one of the major criticisms with the NSX is stock. It's not the fastest car, but NA, naturally aspirated. This one's a 3.2 litre with a 6-speed manual, 97 NA2. Yeah, I've had this since 06. I've wide-bodied it, but for whatever reason, I'm guilty for not driving this baby for a while, whilst I've had the other, supercars. But yeah, very appropriate that we're going to VCC, Vaucluse Car Club today, and today the focus is on cars pre-2000, and this one's a 1997. So yeah, we'll have have a look at the other cars and have a closer look of my Honda NSX. Morning. Morning. Big difference without the modern supercars, hey?
You can see some beautiful cars.
Yeah.
This is beautiful too.
Now I've just probably got to take my time getting up.
Yeah, the guys will guide
Okay.
you.
Took a while to get up the driveway.
Did you fit in the seat?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Struggling, I reckon.
Yeah, I struggled to get up the Welcome to another episode of DBTV. We're here at the Vaucluse Car Club classic car event. It's got some beautiful cars. We're all pre-2000. As you can see, I brought my Honda NSX. It's the first time I've been driving it since 2015. So today's VCC is targeted at pre-2000, so there's quite a few, 355. So let's just check it out. This is Rick's F355 Spider manual. Then we got this beautiful 355 GTS. Let's see if it's a manual. It's a manual. And this is one I didn't even know existed. It's an Australian delivered GTS 6-speed manual, and it's got this very rare bucket seat option in black. I don't think they made that many of these. What a beautiful car. And the owner just happens to have a beautiful 993 turbo manual in black. What a combo. So everybody, we're here with my favorite uncle, Uncle Tony, and his beautiful 993 is it an S or is it just a turbo?
Just a turbo.
Just a turbo in a very unique yellow on yellow with a yellow person. And the burr walnut steering wheel. So tell us more about this car, Uncle Tony.
It's originally built for the Sultan of Brunei, and he got rid of it.
Now it's the Sultan of Bankstown.
It's not from Bankstown. Auburn. It's got 1,600 Ks on it.
1,600 Ks?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's Ferrari yellow from factory.
This is a pretty cool car.
Yeah, it's called a Special Wish Edition, the way it was built.
Special Wish, no joke.
Literally. And it's a one of one that Porsche will never build again other than for him.
Let's check out the unique features of this SOB's car.
It's very yellow.
Very yellow, just like me.
Yeah, it suits you with your red hat.
Oh my God, this is crazy. Bro, this is hectic. Actually, what's this? The other one didn't have this, is it?
Yeah, that's part of the options.
Is that
And like if you look at the cluster, the way everything is created, it's all optioned from
Wow.
factory.
This is nuts. This is pretty damn. This is not pretty damn cool. This is damn cool.
Yeah, like this is really literally one of a kind.
I don't think they like. This is not something you just see in a.
No, no, no.
You know,
It's not a Porsche thing, but they've made it for the Brunei.
Sultan of Brunei. Wow, this is cool. In terms of performance, no.
Exactly a Turbo S standard.
Wow, super clean.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, guys. After seeing that special Sultan Brunei specified 993 turbo, we got this, I think it's a Maserati. What is that, a Maserati?
That's Alfa Romeo.
No! Is it? Oh, De Tomaso. Is that De Tomato? I've been told by my Italian friend over here, this is a De Tomaso, which I don't know much about, and it shares the same engine as that Ford over there, a 351. Rick, you better be right, Tom Cruise. Tom. Okay. And this is a Maserati, this one, I'm sure of it. And then next to that, we've got this 365 Daytona. Some of you would recognize the front and the silhouette because Ferrari has used that as like a bit of a homage to the new 12-cylinder, aka the Dodici Cilindri. Hopefully I pronounced that properly. So yeah, they just had the event for the new Dodici Cilindri. Unfortunately, Ferrari, I don't know why you guys didn't invite me, but maybe because you know that I'm a huge 812 fan and I'm still not convinced on the new model. I'm yet to see it, so I'm going to reserve judgment till I see it in real life. So we're here in front of a BMW E36 M3. A lot of you won't know, but I used to have a E36 M3 convertible in manual, 6-speed. This looks like a non-Evo, 6-speed. Looks like it's finished in a, I think they call it like something like Daytona Violet, 3-litre V6. Geez, I used to love these things. Not inline six. For the VTEC boys, we got a DC2R. It's probably like a 90, 95, 96 model, VTEC Yol. So here we got a beautiful 1970, mid-1970s Ferrari Dino. Obviously it looks like it's still got the UK plates. Looks like it's a very clean example. And next to that, we've got an OG NA1 NSX, very clean. Let's see if it's a manual. It's a manual. Headlight washers, it's got the car seat cover. All right, everybody, we're here next to a Bayside Blue Nissan R34 GTR, and the plate suggests it's an S-Tune, so it's not a regular 34 GTR. This is one of those cars that I'd love to have in the garage. I was close to buying one a few years back, and if I was to buy one, it'd have to be in BSB, aka Bayside Blue. And this one's got the Nismo LMG T4 wheels, the white fenders, obviously made famous from Fast and Furious, but what a beautiful car. I'd love to have one. What do you think, guys? So we got here an Audi RS4 manual. This is one of those models I always found to be very, very cool, especially in the wagon shape. I prefer the wagon over the sedan in it, and it still looks cool now. So we're here in front of Corey's beautiful Porsche 356. Tell us more about it and the connection this car's got with you and your family.
So back in 98, I think it was, a random customer comes into the workshop we had at Piedmont at the time and said, oh, mate, I can't afford this car, but someone needs to come in and get it. So my dad and my uncle went out to look at it and came back on a tow truck with about 10 inches of dust on it.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed. All we've done is give it a coat of polish, fix the engine up a little bit, but as you see it, that's how we've had it.
So what year is that?
59.
59, wow.
So Australian delivered to a doctor in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And factory trim, factory paint, factory engine, matching numbers, everything.
Yeah. So that's the thing with, with the class. There's more of a, there's a story to it. Everyone talks about performance and everything like that. But I think with more of the classic cars, it's the connection. Yeah,
it's just old school cool, right?
Yeah. Whereas the newer cars, EVs and all that, there's less connection, right? It's just like Apple Watch versus, not Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Like car, there's a story.
Yeah, and you can see the progression of how they evolve, right?
Yeah. How many Ks?
I don't know.
So we're here with David in front of this Countach. All right, but there's a bit of a story. We obviously got the white Countach here, and we got a black Countach. But Dave, so tell us the story about your Countach.
Well, when I was a teenager,
Yeah.
like all teenagers back in the 80s,
Yeah.
I had this on my wall as a picture,
Yeah.
as I always wanted. And never knowing how and when, but I knew
Yeah.
that one day it would happen.
Yeah.
So I set about trying to work out how I can get it.
Yeah.
There were none around,
Yeah.
and even back then they weren't that expensive, but
Yeah.
it was hard to get hold of.
Now they're around 1.5 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had it 20 years.
20 years.
So when I bought it, it was never bought as an investment.
Yeah.
It was just what I wanted.
Yeah.
Like an achievement.
Yeah.
So I set about finding out how I can get this, and there was none around. So I thought, well, I've got to try and get one made,
Yeah.
commissioned.
Ah.
Yeah,
So,
so-
you ordered to something for. So that's where this kind of gets interesting.
Okay.
About it.
Yes. Now what happened was, I contacted a company in the UK who made chassis. That's
Yeah.
where they were around. The UK replicas were around
Yeah.
there, and they had sent a chassis and body to a guy in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And I contacted the UK company and I said, have you sent one lately to Australia so
Yeah.
I can go and look at it
Yeah.
to get an idea? And he said, yes, go down to Melbourne. So it was an
Yeah.
hour on the plane.
Yeah.
I flew down there, saw the guy, and he said to me, whatever you do not spend any money with this company in the
Yeah.
UK.
Yeah.
Look what you get. And he took me to his workshop and showed me this chassis,
Yeah.
space frame chassis
Yeah.
with a body. Absolutely wasted his money.
So let's just make it clear. 20 years ago, this is a replica kit car. So you ordered it and it got it built for you.
Well, none of this was ordered.
Yeah.
The chassis that was ordered in the UK,
Yeah.
that the guy had in Melbourne, he scrapped it.
Right.
We used it, we used the body of it,
Yeah.
and he made a perfect body from that.
Wow.
None of the panels would line up, the roof had sags in it, it was crap. So he said, don't spend money buying the same as what he got, just give him money and make his one better and make two cars.
Dimensions and everything like that
The
is
same.
identical.
Yeah, that's the original glass.
Wow.
A lot of the lights, badges, switches, all the grills, that's all the original parts.
All original parts.
Yes, yes.
But then somebody was telling me that the bonnet, the black one's got the carbon weave.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, I think you'll find on that one, you've got the engine cover, you'll see the weave.
Yeah.
This one is not carbon, this is the more fiberglass.
But interior is.
Interior, yeah, when they made the guy that made the car, his friend had a genuine 25th anniversary model, and side by side at the trimmers, they went like for like.
So wheels and all
Wheels,
that.
tyres, all genuine.
So and then the other giveaway is the engine.
Engine, yeah, engine. Now we had to work out what engine we're going to use.
Yeah.
So
Supercharged.
I could fit here a V12. I could fit a genuine engine in here.
Yeah.
I've got the space because
Yeah.
it's the same. But I was thinking, and having had it for 20 years, there is the option I can put a Giotto engine, I can do this. But then I'm worried about reliability and parts. This is a Lexus LS400.
Oh.
It's a 4-litre Lexus engine with the supercharger now added.
Yeah.
Power to weight, this would outperform that.
Yeah.
This car weighs 1,000.
Yeah.
And the engine is...
Gearbox.
Gearbox is a Renault, looks like a Lotus gearbox, UN1 gearbox.
5 speed.
Yes, that's just coupled at the back. So unlike a real one, they would have the gearbox in front of the engine and your gear shift would be right in the box.
Yeah.
I have a linkage, but power to weight, this engine, by the way, is only running very, very low boost. The magazines want to do photo shoots.
Yeah.
And they use this car because it's white. And
Yeah, 'cause
I get models sitting on they sit on this part because they can on this one. On a real one, they'll dent it. You got to be very careful. But here, they just sit on it.
Because it's Wolf, and then obviously when Wolf of Wall Street
I've
came
had
out.
so many people do that here.
Yeah.
They lay here with their foot up here. They always do that. I couldn't understand why they were doing that to start with. I said, can I get a photo? I go, yeah, sure. And they start laying on the floor with their foot. And what are you doing? I said, I've got to get this photo.
That's the thumbnail for this episode. I got to do that. I got to do
yes.
that. Thanks for showing the car.
No problems. No
And
problems.
all the best, and hope you enjoy it. Tell us more about this very unique car, because we didn't get this in Australia.
No, it's an 86 Mercury Grand Marquis.
Made famous by Chevy Chase in National Lampoons.
Yeah, probably an earlier model than this.
Oh, even earlier.
It was a Ford. The base model was a Ford. The upmarket model was a Mercury.
Because left-hand drive.
Yes.
Again, we didn't get this in Australia. So the wood paneling, is that actually?
No, it's made by 3M. It's a special stick-on.
It's a stick-on. Even back then, it was already.
Yeah. Because the original ones back in the 30s and 40s were wood.
Yeah. And I never picked this up, but this is actual seating at the back was actually a standard thing.
Yeah. I bought it from a car collector in
So he brought it in.
Riverside, California. No, I bought it out in California. He was a Ferrari collector, and he used this once a year for family vacations to Wally World. So it had 17,000 miles on it only. It's got 22,000.
But this it's an automatic car.
Auto, 5 litre injected V8.
Yeah. Can I have a look inside the
4-speed auto.
1986? Oh. Wow, oh my God.
Mouse fur interior.
Look at that. Very cool. Very cool. You got to show a clip from the movie, AJ. You probably never watched the movie. But yeah, I used to love watching the Chevy Chase and the National Lampoons. All right, that's it for another VCC. It's been very cold, chilly, but some beautiful classic cars, pre-2000, and like cars like this one, the Grand Marquis from National Lampoons. Glad to be back on DBTV. Appreciate your support. Sorry it's been a while since our last vlog, but we look forward to recording more episodes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.